everybody, this is David B69, and welcome to our next episode of Phillies Franchise Baseball on MLB 25 The Show. Hope everybody is doing fine. We had a disaster in Toronto. Yeah, it was just kind of messy. The retractable roof is closed. Let's open it up for today. And we got Nola on the mound, and everybody else is healthy, so let's get going.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. In the air out towards right center. Konai on the move to the alley. And it's caught for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one the other way. Jimenez throw to first. And Castellanos is out. This is Bryson Stott. 3 hits and a loss last night.
Fourth, second baseman Bryson Stott.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Whoa. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill today, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Swing and a miss. Nola was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Berg. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but he finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award, is one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Turner. They got it for out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Anthony Santander in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Byron Buxton. Late with the swing there. Buxton, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Clement with a homer in his last game. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Will Wagner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In there at the knees, and a count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Castellanos on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nola fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now here is Griffin Conine. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. And a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Dalton Varsho in the box, lays off for ball 1.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2.
3-0.
And that'll load the bases. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Gosman back to work. Gosman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's way high. Now 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Batting
outfielder.
ninth,
Got to
third
put it
baseman,
into his
Cody
highest
Clemens.
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And he's out. Trey Turner now.
Now
Flying to
batting
right
shortstop,
his first
Trey
time.
Turner.
Chop to third. Clement over to first. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Just missed. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force, and that ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
the number
for
2
Philadelphia,
hitter,
first
Bryce
baseman,
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That one lifted to left. Santander sizes this one up, squeezes it, 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit,
Now
Nick
batting,
Castellanos.
right fielder,
Grounded
Nick
out his first time.
Castellanos.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. Santander moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Bryson Stott. He's
Now
0 for
batting,
1.
second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he
Now
could
batting,
handle. First
the
pitch
center fielder,
fastball and a
Byron
great spot to do
Buxton.
some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Byron Buxton. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Buxton working through some struggles lately. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Outside, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the DH, Will Wagner.
Designated hitter, Will Wagner.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. On the ground to the left. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in,
Now
Griffin
batting,
Conine.
right
Good
fielder,
sinker low in the zone right there and
Conine.
produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Blue Jays down a run. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Kirk in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate.
Varsho.
Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. That's towards center. Varsho moving under it. One away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
So now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases.
Oh, wow, what a stop. And they get the out. Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Bichette at the plate now. That's ball one. And that's in the dirt.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. 3-2 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Castellanos ranges back.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Flips the corner. That's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Dives and it gets by.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. And fouled off. Got him! That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. The batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Gausman back to work. In the air, center field. Varsho has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ball 2.
Oh,
That's
he
the ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Up
You'll
next
often hear the
for
phrase
Philadelphia,
short
right
to it,
fielder,
long
Nick
through it,
Castellanos.
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Swung on, popped up left side. Bichette. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And that skips into dirt. Slice the other way and foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's through there for a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Next offering upstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run. So
that ends the inning. So we take a break. Back here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Time
We
call.
got time.
That one missed.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
That one's in there. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. That one not close. 1-2 the count. On the ground right side, but that rolls foul. Inside, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it remains 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Varsho should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Real Muto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, left field, Santander makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching for
Joe Ross gets the call from the
Number
pen.
43,
He's pitching on 2 days
Joe
rest.
Ross.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. It's softly on the ground left side. Tosses across the first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. So here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. And digging in for Philadelphia,
Now
Cody
batting, third
Clemens.
baseman, Cody Clemens.
And that one fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Missed inside with the curve. Got him looking. 2 out. Here's Trey Turner. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swinging a foul straight back. Garcia, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Cut on and missed, and welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So now here's the DH, Will Wagner. 0 for 3. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Griffin Conine to the right side. Stop. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Garcia back to work.
No,
Just
that's
missed.
the ball.
The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And that's through there for a strike. That one is upstairs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Nick Castellanos.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll take a trot around the bases. His second of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Tommy Nance takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Byron Buxton now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Nance sets, fires.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
And now the count filled up 3-2. In the air, third base side of the mound, Nance. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. First pitch misses. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th.
That's the ball.
There's the strike.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball left side. Whips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Throws across the diamond, 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strom is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And this was a must-win victory. I did not want to go down in this series like 2-0. So it's nice to get a split so far. Give myself a little bit of confidence. Their offense is very potent, so I had to be like really, really careful. And yeah, you see they had 9 hits to my 6. The only difference is I was able to turn mine into runs. So it's very dangerous. They have the ring. Stott is on fire. Right? Yeah, Nola gave up 9 hits, but only 1 run, 7 strikeouts, and a walk. Thankfully, our pitching was just slightly better. And, yeah, that was what I was just to hold on for today. So, until next time, this is David B. I'm out. Peace.